Good morning, welcome to our family Vine. So today we're going to talk about Koda's homeschool day, right?
Yes.
So about a month ago, we started homeschooling Koda. Nothing bad to say about the school except, I don't know how to say this in a nice way. Let's just say he was coming home and I was helping him a lot. So then I was like, might as well just homeschool you because I could just teach you during the day and then you don't have to worry about, having to do all that stuff at night. But he does still socialize. He's in track and his siblings come home from school and he has his friend who comes over every day. We'll go back to school next year. In the meantime, we're just filling in gaps, working, reviewing, and getting him ready for 7th grade, right?
Yes.
I forgot to mention that we are homeschooling through a public charter, so I still have to check in with a teacher. So we were assigned a teacher and we meet with them once a month and turn in work samples by the end of the month or the end of the learning period. So that just keeps us accountable and keeps us on track. I like for him to kind of choose his day. He is starting on the Harry Potter series and he is now on book 3. That's
yes.
book 3. Yeah. So in like a month and a half, he's already read 1 and 2 and almost half of 3, huh?
Yes.
Do you like it?
Yes.
Every day we do math and language arts. And then every other day we do social studies and science. For math, we do teaching textbook. But he does his lessons online as well. So that way, what I like about this is he actually has to write. In school, everything was just on the Chromebook. So I kind of like that he's actually doing work. So we just go into his lessons. You could view his grade book. He can have hints if he needs it. There's a sticker book. He can decorate. And of course, we also have the ebook. So it already grades it and it works him through the whole lesson. So right now, which lesson are we on? Right now, we're just reviewing decimals. So he would just hit view lesson.
Lesson 72.
And it walks him through.
In the last lesson, we learned how to...
So from there, and it's the same lesson that he has in the workbook, so he can follow along. Then he always does a practice, and it's pretty independent, right?
Yes.
Like he does it all on his own. If he makes a mistake, there's a guide that shows him how to solve it. So it's perfect. I like it. Math in school was all what?
IXL.
It was just IXL. So I like this better. Caesar and I work from home. We work with kids. So while Koda is working on his work, I do the cooking, prep any projects we're going to do for the day. I'll do some writing and some editing. If I have any deals in the works, I'll be working on those as well. And I just try to organize my day as best as I can, especially try to do as much as I can before the kids get home from school. It's about an hour from lunch, so I am going to start making lunch. Do I get a thumbs up?
Mm-hmm.
For science and social studies, we use the same curriculum. Since it's still like there's not much school left, so it's still kind of just review. We just do the 180 days of science and 180 days of social studies. We are in the physical science section. We are analyzing data. This is what it looks like. Answer key is in the back. It's not too bad, huh?
Yes.
And it goes quick too, right?
Yes.
And to supplement that, we'll watch BrainPop, or he'll watch BrainPop and take the quiz at the end. And of course, for science, he also does a KiwiCo project that he does on his own for the week. We started using KiwiCo, and he does the projects all on his own. He loves it, and it's good for him because he follows the instructions and he does it all by himself. If he does need extra help, he'll ask, but then he goes right back to it, and it's a lot of problem solving. So if something doesn't seem right or it's not working, he has to figure it out and review the instructions all over again and figure out like kind of where he needs to fix it. So that's been really good for him. Good job, dude.
Thank you.
So far he's made this. Look who's here! We don't ever see her. No, I'm just kidding.
You're so funny.
Oh, look. She's just passing through. You know, of
Gotta run
course.
errands.
That adult life. You know how it is. All right, I love you.
I love you too.
Bye. So one of the things that I love is his language arts curriculum, which is through Bravewriter. And he's on the level of, I think, Arrow. So what they do is you take a book and we read it together. And they base the whole curriculum around the book. So we like it. For the first month, we did Front Desk. Highly recommend that book. That book was amazing, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We loved that book so much. Didn't know it was a series. Found out after we finished reading it, there's, I think, 2 or 3 more books, maybe. So we ordered it in some back order. So highly recommend Front Desk. We have now moved on to our second book. Oh, and the lessons are for a whole month. So the next one is, which one are we reading right now?
Becoming Muhammad Ali.
Becoming Muhammad Ali. Oh, what's really good with this is poetry plus chapters. So we really, really like this book. I think we're about halfway through. Highly recommend it so far. We've been enjoying reading it. His lessons usually are copywriting, like a passage from the book, and then vocab, like he goes and finds the vocab words. We go over grammar and punctuation, and then we do like fun like writing activities. He also works out of a grammar book, the Well-Trained Mind Red book, Red Workbook. So he does that for grammar just to get some more grammar lessons in and to work on his writing. So yeah, that's our day. Math, social studies or science, and reading, and then language arts and grammar. And it only takes you about like 2 hours maybe or less to be done. And then by then, you know, the kids are home from school. So not bad, right?
Yes.
And that's our homeschool day. Thanks for watching.
Bye.